Bring your audience in.
But what page?
It doesn't matter. Okay. Multiply. Which method do y'all like better?
The box.
The box.
No, that other one.
Distribute.
The other
You
one.
do one this way, one the other way.
The other one?
X. What do I put here? Tell me what's put.
That one's minus 6.
Negative 6 is bottom. And 5 is top. What goes in this box?
X squared.
X squared. Negative 6x. Negative 6x. Here.
5x.
We're multiplying, not adding. Gotta remember that. Here.
Negative 30.
Good. So, what alike terms do we have?
Oh, negative 6x and 5x.
Awesome. And now, what do?
Adam? No. Yeah.
Tell me my answer.
X squared.
Plus. Minus 1.
Combine these alike terms and you get what thing?
Minus negative 1.
Oh, wait, you add that? Uh-huh. You add them.
What about square? No.
Is it squared?
2x third. To the third power, my
So
bad.
got minus 30. Okay? Everybody okay with the first one? Good? Second one, you want to do it the other way?
Yes.
Alright, tell me what to write.
2x. Parentheses. 3x. Negative 4. Like negative 2. Parentheses. 3x minus 4.
Yeah?
You distribute.
Okay, distribute it. What do we get?
6x.
Good job. Then what?
Negative 8.
X. Positive 6.
Miss, I got you some taxes. 6x.
Plus
Alright, last thing, what do we do?
8 negative 8x and 6x.
Combine those two. So, final answer?
6x squared.
Plus
Add these.
Negative 14.
Okay.
Plus 8.
Awesome. Okay, so that's multiplying, right? Today we're going to do
division.
basically division, but it's called factoring. So before we went from this kind of form, it's called factoring form, to this, we're going to go backwards. It's going to say, here's your quadratic, factor it, and it'll look like this. But first, we have to do like some baby factoring. Y'all know what a GCF is? Greatest common factor. These two terms. You can take your blue paper, fold it in half first, sorry. And then write on the back of it.
The back?
Yeah. Once you have it folded, you can just write there.
On any side?
Just fold it here. And you can write on it. Okay. So we're going to do these examples. So GCF, you're looking to see what our terms have in common. So who knows? What do these two terms have in common?
Yeah.
The x. How many x's do we have in common?
Six.
How many x's is right here?
1.
How many is right here?
2.
So both of them only have, Rachel got 1. Basically, look and see what the smallest exponent is, and that's how many they have in common. So the GCF for this one is x. So we kind of want to divide an x out of that. Put a parenthesis. Now, there's two ways to think about this. You can say, what do I have to multiply x by to get this?
4
4
x.
x, because you have to add the exponents. Or if that doesn't work for you, you can say, what is 4x squared divided by x?
4x.
It's also 4x. Whichever way works for you, that works for me. X times what gives me negative 3x? Jalen said negative 3, I like it. And that's it. Now, if you're not sure if you did it right, you can check your answer by distributing back out to see if you get the same thing.
Oh,
So what's x times 4x?
4x. 4x squared.
4 squared, good. And then x
Neg-
times negative 3?
Negative 3x.
Negative 3.
Did it work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did. Okay, let's do the second one. What do all three of these have in common? A y. What else? Exponent. Does this one have an exponent? What's the smallest exponent?
1.
1. So it's just still going to be just the 1. You don't have to put the 1 there. What about the numbers? What number are all of them divisible by?
5.
Right, so that means you can take a 5 out of all of them. So the GCF is 5y. Parentheses. 5 times what gives me this? 2. 2y.
Two.
Why is it to the second power?
Because
We add the exponents. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Next part,
4.
why is it 4?
Multiply 4.
5 times 4 equals 20.
Y.
And then y, does it have a power?
No.
It doesn't?
Well, it has 1.
It has, there you go, it's a 1, so you don't have to write it. And then what's it going to be again? Negative 1. Once again, you can check it, make sure you got it. But let's go on to the next one. Greatest common factor. What is it in this one? 4. 2 is divisible, but we can get a little bigger to make it the greatest. What about negative? You can. They both have a negative, so you can make it negative 4. Anything else?
X.
They both have an x. What goes here? 3. 4 times 3 is 12. And 4x times 3 is 12x. So we're good with that one. How about to get that one? Plus or minus? Plus. How do we get the square? Negative 4x times 2x gives me negative 8x squared. One more. This one is still easy, but it's a little different. From the numbers, what's the smallest or the greatest common factor? What is it?
2.
2.
2.
You don't have to whisper. I don't know why I drew that. I've done that every class period. I keep drawing the parentheses right after this. Y's. How many Y's?
1.
There's only 1 in this one, so that's as many as you can go. Pick the smallest exponent. How many Z's?
2.
So that's our GCF. What do I multiply this by to get this? 7. 7.
Oh, wait, what are you talking about?
This one to get this one.
1.
Oh.
1. You still gotta put the 1 there. And now what, Jalen? 7 Everybody cool with that? Okay. Here? This one? Are you talking about these up here? Say it again. Because you have to get the exponents to add up what they were. 1 plus 2 gives you 3. 1 plus 1 gives you 2. And this one, you already have 1, so you don't need a letter. Alright, we ready? We're done with baby factoring?
Yes.
Okay. Open your blue paper up. Should look like this. This is called the box method for factoring. It's kind of crazy, but once you've done it a few times, you'll get the pattern. So, everybody first take your pen or pencil and circle. I'll explain what that is in a second.
Butterfly.
It does look like a butterfly, but we're not going to be multiplying them. See the numbers in the top right corners? Those are the order that we're going in. So it's not really in a really pretty, you're going to remember really easily order, but you'll get it. So it starts down here, and then you're going to jump over here, and then go all over the place. It's kind of crazy. You gotta remember it. I learned it on Monday because I didn't learn this one. But they teach it like this here, so here we are. Now, the reason we circled these is because after you're done, these are the last 4 boxes you're going to fill in. And once you have them all filled in, your answers are going to be right here. Okay? You'll get it when we do an example. Look at the pink paper, but keep the blue paper where you can see it. So at the top it says, if a quadratic function has a GCF, what does that stand for? Greatest common factor.
Greatest common factor.
Awesome. Fill it in. Then the GCF is a blank, or a blank, and a blank. So before we just did this, what types of things were GCFs?
Numbers.
Numbers, good. So it could be a number. What else?
Very
Variables, letters, same thing. I'll put variables.
Or a letter and a what?
Say again.
A letter.
What are variables?
Oh, variables are letters also.
Right. So sometimes it might be just a number, sometimes it might be just a variable, or sometimes it might be both. So on the bottom one, you put a number or a variable. So the GCF, it has to be common in all the terms. And you have to factor it out, just like we did a second ago, before you can do the next step you're about to learn. Okay? Yeah, got this down? Alright, so example 1 on the pink paper. What did we say we had to do first? Thank you, GCF. So for this example, what would the GCF be?
3.
3. All of those are divisible by 3. Is that it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
x because 15 doesn't have an x. Okay, so what's left when we take out a 3? What else? Plus 7x and? Good job. Alright, here's where we're going to use this crazy box. So box 1 is right here. Look in your blue worksheet. What does it say? Ax squared. So looking right here, what is ax squared? 6x squared, right? So we're done with box 1. Box 2 is all the way up here.
BX.
That says bx, so what am I going to put?
7.
7x. Everybody's cool with this so far, right? So far, so good.
Yes.
Box 3 says
Minus 5.
it's c, so you're going to put the c value, which is negative 5. Alright, that part's easy, super easy. Now, box 4, what does it say?
ACX.
It says acx squared, right? So that means we got to take our ax squared, multiply it by our c, and put it here. Negative 30 what? So you just multiply these two boxes and you get this one. Cool?
Cool.
Here comes the toughest part of this box. It's not that bad, but it can be kind of confusing. So you need two numbers for number 5 and number 6. Those two numbers have to multiply to get this box. So we need it to multiply to equal negative 30. And it has to add to get 7. Two numbers right here. So give me some numbers that multiply to give you 30.
5.
6.
5 and 6? Okay. If you made either one of them negative to make it negative 30, would it add to give you 7?
Yes.
Which one? What's 5 plus negative 6? Negative 1. Is that 7?
No.
So those don't work. Some more that multiply.
2 and 15.
2 and 15. Does that work to give you 7? If you made either one of them negative, would it work? Okay.
10 and 3.
10 and 3.
Yep.
Wait, negative 3.
Okay, if you made 3 negative,
Yes.
add them together, what do you get?
7.
7. It works. So those are our golden numbers right there. What does it say has to go here?
Largest. That's
The largest one.
and
And
negative 3.
now since we want it to add to get this, they both have to have x's. So those two boxes are always going to have x's. Got it? Okay. Next one, box 7. It says take the GCF of box 1 and box 5.
2.
What is it?
2.
No, further than that.
2 is what?
2 is right.
Oh, wait.
Smallest exponent. Just x. Alright. Any questions on that? You got that one?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. This and this are going to multiply to give you 6x squared. So what has to go in this box?
Square.
Just 3x. 2x times 3x is 6x squared. Now we're going to do the same thing, going this way. 2x times what gives me 10x?
5.
Just 5. If you put 5x, that would be x squared. And then what goes here?
Negative 1.
And if you you notice, 5 times -1 also gives you -5, so it works all the different ways. It's kind of like you're playing Sudoku and you're trying to figure out where the numbers go. Y'all ever played that?
No.
No.
Come on, y'all.
How do you play
Rachel
Sudoku?
has, Andrew has, Cheyenne has, and Bridget. The rest of you, go buy Sudoku and learn how to play it.
I can't play.
No.
Why?
It just, I don't know. Just don't
I don't know
have
the point of it, so I don't play it. It makes you think.
I don't know how to
Too
play.
hard. Too
If you
difficult.
don't want to get old and senile, go get Sudoku. Keeps your mind young, you know?
What?
I don't know.
Making fun of us.
I just okay, remember how we circled them before here?
That's the answer.
Yes.
That's our answer. So all you have to do, what was our GCF?
3.
3, you bring that down, and then
2.
how you write it, you just put 2x minus 1 in one of them. And so what's the other one going to be?
3x plus 5.
So that took a long time, right? Yeah. It'll go faster the next time. You'll see.
No.
So let's do one more. Y'all ready? You got this?
See.
Let's see how awesome you are. What do we do first?
Oh, well.
Right? GCF? What's the GCF of that? I heard Bridget say it.
3.
It's 3.
It's 3.
And if you want, you can go ahead and plop it right down there. We already know it. And then what's left?
12x squared.
Is it still
4.
12?
Now
Oh,
it's
sorry,
4.
4x
4
squared.
Squared. Yeah.
Good job. Okay. Alright, here we go. What goes here? So what goes there?
4x squared.
Good. Box 2.
Negative
Do we have a BX in there?
9.
What is it?
Oh, wait.
It's 0. So up here just put 0. Because there is no B value. And then C value is? -9. What do I do to get this box?
Well, you have to multiply.
I multiply. What do you get?
You get
36.
Practicing our multiplication skills today. Here's the hard part. It's got to multiply to get what? 36, right? Negative. And add to get
0.
0. So what are 2 numbers that would do that?
6 and 6.
Close.
9 and negative.
6 and -6.
There you go. 6 and -6. Which one goes on top?
6.
6.
Remember, you gotta have an X on it. And how do I find this one? Do you have it on your page?
Find the greatest common factor between terms in boxes 5 and 1.
So here's 1, and here's 5. What's the GCF?
2.
Wait.
The whole GCF. Rachel said it.
2.
2x. Alright, the hard part's done. What goes here? Good job. Here? 3. And here? Nice. So, butterfly it. And what do you get? And?
2x
Plus
minus what?
Nice.
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 Is it hard? No. It just takes a little time, right?
No.
Yes.
Kind of tedious. There are other ways you can do it, and we might go over them another day. But for now, sticking with this. So I'm going to start you off on this one, and then I want you to try it.
No.
What's the GCF?
2.
Say the whole GCF.
2x.
Does 2 go into 7?
No.
No, I'm sorry.
Um,
I apologize.
7.
7.
7.
7 F.
F. Because they all have an X.
Right.
So what's left?
1.
Mm-hmm.
X. School.
The next later.
And then,
Minus.
how many X's?
Just
We
one.
just need one more. And then, us. Alright, y'all try to do the box for that one.
Y'all.
You can stop it now.